Hi guys, Patty from Patty's Crafty Spot, and I'm here to share with you my completed folio I made. So the original was the Fairy Dust folio, which I have a tutorial on YouTube. So I will link you down below to all of that, and I just want to thank everybody who left amazing, wonderful comments, and also people that had contacted me in regards to this. I'm so happy that you loved the tutorial, and I will be definitely doing more tutorials. If you did make this or whatever, I'm all over social media, so go ahead and just find me at Patty's Crafty Spot. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Just tag me if you made one. I know there's a few people out there that did make this, so I would love to see what you did. So just go ahead and tag me so I can check it out. So when I was making the tutorial, this is the book that I built. I will show you in a minute. I was going to do it in the Imagine collection from Graphic 45. The only problem was that when I was going to start to actually go ahead and decorate it, I didn't have the pocket cards at the time. I do have them now, but at the time I didn't have it, and I felt that I really needed the pocket cards to go ahead and on some of the elements in the album, I needed the pocket cards to do it. And I didn't have it, and it wasn't going to look right. So I actually switched it up. I did leave it the blue, but I made it with the Graphic 45 Midnight Masquerade. And the color patterns and stuff in here match the blue paper I had set aside to when I made the tutorial. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'll just walk you through it real quick so you can see a different paper collection in the album. So one thing I do want to say was I really wanted to do the black paper, the black cardstock, to kind of make the pattern paper pop a little more. I didn't think it was popping enough on the blue, so I did double layer it with cardstock with a black like photo mat around it. But I will say, if that is something that you are considering doing, you do need to increase your spines, because this book, as you can see, is very thick. So you can kind of compare the two. So this is with just the cardstock to build the book and the base pages. This one is with the cardstock to build the book, the base pages, and also double layered in cardstock. So you can see it is a lot thicker. So I would definitely increase the spine. Give it a ½ inch maybe. ¼ inch would be good too, but you definitely have to increase it. So make sure you do that if that is something you are planning on doing. So let's take a quick peek through. So just like the other one, this little cute tags and stuff here. The tags are all from Crealies, and I will also leave you a link down below to the website if you are interested in purchasing those. Just like that. So your tags keep this little flap closure closed, and it goes up and down. So like that. And I didn't have any tags. I didn't bother doing the tags yet for that, just because it did get so thick. So they open up like this. And then the pocket in the back. And then the pocket cards. And it all folds up. And then the tags just keep it all nice and closed. Put that there. And then over here, the little belly band on the corner to keep the flaps closed. So see why I needed the pocket cards, just for some of my elements that I made. I think it really needed them. So right here, and again, let's see, do I have, I guess I sealed that one all the way down. I don't remember. I haven't flipped through it. I made it a while ago, and I was just making the video now for you. So the pocket right here. And it closes up. But all tidy. And then over here, my little waterfall. So I used 2 magnet closures on this one, because the other one, the way it worked, I'll show you what I did here. So I just did the one single going up the center, because I used a little, when I cut it out, I don't know if I can, how far I can zoom in. I guess I'm all the way down. So I just used a little image with the fairies, and then I thought when I put it there, they kind of fit perfect with the kids sitting right here. So they look like they were sitting with them. So with the other one, this one, I didn't want to cut off the words. So instead, I just used the 2 ribbons, and then I just punched out some flower pieces. And then I put the magnets in the corner right here, so then it just kind of does that. And it does give it a cute little different look to it. And then it's just the regular waterfall. And on the bottom is a pocket card. Just like that. It's kind of cute. I really like that look. Then over here, again, pocket card on the side, along with these. So I like that look. And then, let's see. They open up, and a little envelope right here. You can put stuff in. And then again, this look just like I had in the fairy book. The cards, they just do it. There. In a pocket. I really do like how the blue and the black look together doing this. But definitely increase your spines. But yeah, this page alone, let's see how high, show you. So pretty. Anyway, that is the completed folio from my fairy dust folio tutorial. Anyway, I hope you like what you see. I will leave you all the links down below, the necessary links. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. I would love it if you would subscribe. And until next time, guys, happy crafting. Bye!